I'm Arnie Fisher, candidate for sheriff here in Greenwood County, and here at the NX Journal, ready to answer some questions.
This election for the Greenwood County Sheriff has been kind of posed as an election of change. Both you and your opponent have talked about the degrees of change that need to be made in the office. A lot of incumbents have been ousted, including our incumbent sheriff, Tony Davis. If you are elected sheriff, what specific things would you want to change in office?
Well, the first thing I want to change is how we deal with the community. Community policing is one of the major things that I'm running on the platform. I think we have to be very ingrained in the community, care about the community, that we're one to enforce laws upon. I want to do a program to where we're checking on the elderly in the community. Baby boomers are living longer than any other generation in existence. And I want to check on the elderly. It'd be a program that there wouldn't be much to the taxpayers. It'd be a program that morally would be right, and we're caring about the community. Then I want to take it one step further. I want to get our new hires. When they're hired, usually there's a transition point to where they have 2 to 3 months to go to police academy. Put them with those volunteer and veteran deputies going around checking on the community, because it's to protect and serve. And I think we need to get back to the service part. And that would teach our deputies from the start that we're in the service business as well as the protection business.
Okay. Now, in the last couple of years, the sheriff's office has seen a number of issues, including having 2 deputies indicted by a grand jury, an inmate died within the detention center's custody, and just recently an inmate was accidentally released by detention center staff.
Correct.
If elected, what would you do to increase the accountability of officers?
Well, I think what we're having right now is a training issue and individuals not knowing the correct policies. I think with proper training, a lot of these mistakes can be alleviated. And the accountability issue, I believe that when it's not specifically told to the deputies that you need to be accountable for certain things and what's expected of them, I think you're having issues like this. People need to know what the mission is at the sheriff's office, and I think that's been a little bit lost in translation when it gets from upper management down to the deputies, and I think that's the problem that we're really having at the sheriff's office right now.
And what are your plans for after the election if you are not elected sheriff?
I don't want to think about that. No one does. But I've had some. What I'll do is I'll take some time to see what I want to do. I think since we've been campaigning since almost March now, so this stage of my life right now, I can't even think that far ahead right now. It's something that definitely I don't want to think about. I'm hoping that the citizens here of Greenwood County see that I'm a qualified candidate, and I hope that I'm elected in.
Kind of bouncing off of that, if you don't take office, what would you do to support your opponent who does?
I'm going to support. This is the thing. It's not about me, and it's not about my opponent. It's about the citizens of Greenwood County. And when you're running for public office, it's about the people. And I'm going to support whoever is sheriff, if it's me or if it's my opponent. I think that's just the right morally thing to do. We want Greenwood to prosper, and we have to support those who are in office.